Almost 5 years ago, we bought this Mercedes Sprinter van to convert into what we thought was our dream camper van. We've been living in it full time for almost 4 years and been on some amazing trips all around Europe. But as you can see, we've ripped it out and it's time to reconvert it. Gone.
Today we're going to be fitting this window, well, not this window, that window there. It's the Adventurous CRV and it's the same one as what we've got in the slide door. But we've got one problem. It's now 5 o'clock and it goes dark in 45 minutes. So we need to get a window in that side in less than 45 minutes.
So we currently have a window on the slide door and we're going to be having one just on this side here because we are planning on having the big L-shaped seating. So it'd be nice to have a window on that side and a window on that side.
So I'm just going to measure on here. It's round about 8 centimeters, which is the same as the other side. I'll do the same there quick. And then for about 23 centimeters off that edge. I'm working quick because it is freezing.
It is so cold today.
And we need to get it on. I'm going to get this tape so I'm not marking any of the panel work. And I'm going to basically just mark it up like that.
Hopefully this is going to add a lot more light into the van because it does get quite dark. Everyone thinks our side pods as well are windows and they're not. It's literally just to make the bed bigger. But I suppose it's fun because then we can pretend that we're spying on people when really we actually can't see out. The amount of people that have seen this edge where it sticks out and been like, oh, your window's open. It's like, it's not, it's just a side pod. Look at Lily in the window there.
So that's that marked.
The window shouldn't fall through that.
Shouldn't is the prime example, but we don't know. We're not 100% yet, are we?
Let's wing it.
Yeah, just full send it.
Wing it. If not,
full send.
We'll just shove a bit of a, I don't know, bit of placky over it.
Yeah, that's it,
Put
innit?
a bag on it, it'll be sound.
Yeah, that's. Just put a placky bag over the top and then just leave it the way it is.
Be a nice breeze, won't it?
Yeah, that's it, innit?
Nice one, pal. Jesus, I sat in the firing line there, didn't I? Before cutting the hole, we had to get the inside panel cleared. We cut away the wooden battens and removed all the insulation. Oh, we could actually reuse that bit for some of the back door.
Yeah.
Recycle, reuse.
That's the one.
And all that jazz.
Look at that. Bang on that.
So at the end of last week's video when I said that what I was going to do is carry on with the foil tape and filling in all the gaps, yeah, still I haven't done that. So that could be a job for this video. It's crazy to look at the van like this now, thinking that we've lived in here for like 3 years, and now it looks like that. It feels big, but then it also feels tiny at the same time. It's kind of like, how did we get everything in here? Like shower, bed, kitchen, and how are we going to manage to get it all back in now? I'm going to stand out here, don't trust you.
I'm going to run this grinder through this section of metal here, through this section of metal, and then I'll score the two tops, and basically you'll put like a little knife in round the back of here, both sides, and then this I'll just bend up a couple of times and drop down. So these two strengthening beams, you'll take them out. Ah. Look at that on the back. Add that stuff in it. I'd love to know what that is and where you can get the tubes of that because it's bloody strong stuff. Woo!
Done.
Yeah, that's them two off. Now we'll drill the 4 corners from the outside. Yeah? Drop the jigsaw in. All the way down.
Nice.
So mad.
So Jordan is eating very unhealthy and I've been on a calorie counting and gym for the past 2 weeks and I've lost 4 pounds altogether. So if you don't leave, well done Annalise down in the comments and I'm not your friend. Oh, there she is. Oh, got a bit of fluff in that one. Bit of belly button fluff.
This is where we fire the big hole in here. I mean, it looks alright, doesn't it? Just send it. Just send it. The only thing we can do is fire it in and hope for the best. Measure twice, cut once. I've measured once, cut twice.
Jordan started to make the big cut in the side of the van. This is always the most nerve-wracking part of the build. We used the jigsaw tool and cut around the line that we measured up earlier, using the tape to not mark the metal on the van.
Woo!
There she goes.
Sick.
Hello.
Look at that. Hello.
There you go, you didn't need to buy a window. Just throw it. Gone.
We used a file around the burr edge to make sure there were no sharp edges.
So my job is arguably the most important, painting this, what do you call it, Jordan?
It's like Rust-Oleum.
Rust-Oleum metal paint on all the edges, and this will stop all the rust from setting in. Do you lather it on, like, or just
a healthy amount, but not like so it's dripping all over everywhere. So while Annalise has been painting the edges over there, I'm just knocking up a quick frame just for around this window, and then we can finally get it in.
We used black Sikaflex to make a bead around the window. This bonds the window to the van and gives a watertight seal. It was getting dark at this point, so it was a race to get the window in. I held it in place on the outside whilst Jordan screwed it to the frame from the inside.
Well guys, we've got a window in, but with a few problems. So when I was drilling through, I actually used too long of screws because the screws that come with it are too short. So I got these other screws and put them in, but they're a bit too long. They come straight through to the other side. Absolutely gutted. I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'm going to take them screws out and put some shorter screws in, which just about go to the plug hole, and then fire some Sikaflex in them holes. But yeah, it's a bit gutting, it is what it is, but you can't do anything about it. I'm going to start filling all the holes in with some Sikaflex, where are we? 221. They won't leak, so I know 100% they won't leak with this stuff. So that's all them holes filled up. It's looking actually quite good. And when that's set, I'll show you what it's going to look like.
We're just going to head to B&Q. We really want to get the ceiling in. Now, we want slats. So last time we had the cladding, we're going to go for slats this time. So it would have been like plywood and then like thin pieces of timber. By the time we've done that, paid for that, and the weight, I think it's going to work out better getting the B&Q acoustic wooden panels. They are a bit expensive, but I think if you factor in like time, effort, paint and all that kind of stuff, it'll probably work out around the same. So I've had a quick look online. I think it's going to cost around £400 for 5 panels, which is a bit spenny just for a ceiling, but you know what, it is what it is. I think this time as well, instead of spotlights, we're going to put strip lights down like the seams, do you call it a seam of the ceiling, like the gaps, which is going to look really nice, I think. So we've got them on order from eBay, but they take like a week to come. So I feel like when you're doing a van build, I forgot how much time is wasted by just waiting for things to arrive. The flooring that we've chose is absolutely gorgeous. Well, I love it. So we're trying to steer away from grey and go for more like wood tones and like whitey type of stuff. It feels so weird having a window there.
I know.
And one there.
Do you not think it feels so much bigger though?
Yeah, it feels really open.
It does, doesn't it? Like if you think when we got a big sofa, like L-shaped area there.
It's going to be lovely.
Oh, it's going to be so nice. The only downside to it is if we're sat there facing that way and someone sneaks up behind us and taps on the window, we're going to jump a mile, aren't we?
We made our way into B&Q, and if you're converting a van, this place will become your worst nightmare.
So this is the colour that we want. It's the FN Acoustico Oak. So we've worked it out, and I think we need, well, 4 and then using 1 as a cut off type thing. So we need 5.
That's going to look so good. So it did actually only come to 380 because we get a 5% discount at B&Q. So that was good, wasn't it? Yeah. Not bad, nice little saver. People were saying these are heavy. I think people have been getting the cheaper boards, and that's why they're heavy, the cheaper boards, where these are just super light.
Jordan, you didn't tell me you'd done a secret job on the side. Modelling for this.
So I think it's safe to say we need a good clean up in a van.
The van got a well needed sort out. There was stuff everywhere. We're definitely in need of another tip run. All the insulation taken out the old back doors, and the wall is getting reused on the new back doors and any gaps that need filling in.
So now the van is looking a little bit cleaner, I'm going to get on with the job that I said I was going to do last week and I didn't end up doing it. So I need to tape up all like the little holes and stuff in the ceiling with some foil tape, and these wires are where our spotlights were, and we're not going to be putting the spotlights back in, we're going to be going strip lights. So these are basically like dead wires, they're not going to get wired back up to the battery. So we are going to leave them in just in case we do ever put spotlights in the future, which I highly doubt, but the wiring's there, so we may as well leave it in. But I'm just going to tape it up to the ceiling for when we put the boards on. If you've used this tape before, then you'll know it's an absolute nightmare to work with, because it literally is like tin foil. So as soon as you peel it off, it just curves around. And wear gloves, because the first time I built this van, I had loads of little like slices in my fingers because it's really sharp. So foil taping is mostly done. Jordan's just putting a batten in behind me because for some reason we missed that off when we built it.
I think it's because the shower was there.
Yeah, maybe because the shower was there, but we need it. Is it something to screw the thing into? Yeah. The ceiling up into. And then we have a little bit more of this foil, is it insulation this? Foil insulation?
Yeah.
Vapor barrier thing, whatever it's called. Just to go over this bit. Again, where the shower was and Jordan's cut out. We're getting there and it's nearly time for the ceiling, and we have got an extra pair of hands. So if you didn't see last week's video where we ran through the plans, go and watch if you want to see it in detail, but I'll run through it really quick. So where you are now is at the back of the van. That is going to be the bed, exactly the same as we last had it basically. On this side, we're going to have a kitchen running full length down here. The kitchen was originally on this side, but we're swapping it to the slide door side. Then we're going to have here, we'll have shower, or is it larder unit first?
Larder unit first.
Larder unit's like a wardrobe next to the bed, then the shower, and then all the way down here at the front is going to be a big L-shaped seating. So it's going to be like a bit more narrower here, but at the front of the van it's going to be really open. And now we've got the extra window. Imagine sat here with your brew, you get a nice breeze coming through the windows, the beach. It's going to look amazing. So if you can't see what Jordan's doing, he's putting tapes exactly where the wooden battens are, or is it the metal beams?
Wooden.
The wooden beams are. Wow, we look very dark on here because the light's behind us. Hello.
It's now finally time to get the boards up. Wow, this is a scary moment this, but if it does work out, this means using these boards is going to be the way forward if you wanted a slatted roof.
We measured up the first board and then began to cut it with the circular saw. This was nerve-wracking considering they're £80 a board. So if Jordan messes up, it's coming out of his pocket money.
You want to get yours on that half line, yeah?
I am on that line and I'm on, well, the right hand side needs coming up a bit. By the way guys, this is Jake. You've seen him when we went to Scotland. I'll put his channel here.
He never left.
I never know. I've been hiding.
He's been under the bed.
I'm a stowaway.
Jeez.
Oh, look at that snazzy ceiling.
Does it look nice, do you think?
That looks bloody lovely.
We started to cut the next boards down to size and fit them up, and it was so nice to see the van finally coming together again.
So the ceiling seems to be going well. Well, Jordan's done a cut around this one. We just need to cut around the Max Air fan, but we need a multi-tool. So one of our neighbours is going to lend us one of them because we don't have one. And then we've just got to, we did have one, it got stolen. It looks really, really good. Happy with it.
Looking good there, innit?
Whilst Jordan was finishing off the ceiling in the van, I cracked on with painting the surroundings for the Max Air fan and the roof vent. With them being white, they discoloured and turned into a yellow colour. With having black lines going down the ceiling, we thought it'd be a good idea to paint them black.
I've never used one of these before and Jordan's just kind of left me to it. Maybe I should move it, my mum's got a whitewashing out. Okay, better. Did it say how close? This looks really terrible. Like really terrible. I don't really know if that's worked. So I've covered this one the best I can. So let's see how this one goes. Do you know what? I don't think they actually look too bad. Do you want to come and see my creation?
Yeah, I do actually. Do you like that?
What?
Look up above the door.
Oh.
where the slide door is. Let me show everyone.
Okay.
I think it looks really nice when it comes to this edge. What do you reckon? Let's have a look what you've done.
I don't think I'll be painting any vans anytime soon, but...
Oh, is it that bad?
No, it's okay. I think.
You would balls it up, wouldn't you? Ooh, yeah, that's nice.
You like them?
Oh yeah, I like that. Oh my God, yeah, that looks well good. I really like it. I mean, that could do with another coat.
Yeah, no, it's only had one.
Oh, is it?
But like one thick one.
Yeah. Have you tried fitting this or not?
Yeah, I tried fitting that one, it works.
Does it go in? Oh, God.
Yes.
Oh my God, Lise, that is nice.
That looks well nice, doesn't it? Even with the white inside.
That's so good.
This needs a good clean though.
Yeah. We can take all that out though and clean it because that mesh needs painting actually, so we'll get some metal paint.
Yeah.
And then we'll give that a dust coating. But look at that.
That looks well nice. When I took the masking tape off this, it's gone on the netting, the paint, so
Oh yeah.
we're going to have to see if we can scratch it off or get some sandpaper on it.
We'll find something, won't we?
Yeah, we'll see.
Right guys, the window looks so good, but I need to get the insulation in and around behind the back of here, behind the back of there, and then I'm going to tape this flat and put the surround on. So I'll crack on with that now, and then I'll show you once I got everything on, I'll show you everything about the windows, because I do think these are 100% the best windows to put in a van, plus the double glazed. So there we go, we have got the window in. That's got all insulation behind the back of there. It's sticking out a fair bit, but once the board goes on it'll push it in. But yeah, got all the insulation behind the back, it's all taped up. And now it's just a case of getting that frame on the front of here, and then we're good to go. That last window will be fully finished. This frame that I've got is this thing. It's got fly mesh in it, and it's also got a blackout blind in it, same as what's on the other side. They're absolutely brilliant. That'll lift onto there into place, line it up and screw it in, and that's us. But they are so good. Check this out: blackout blind, fly mesh. Check that out for a through breeze that we're going to be getting. Out that one, out this one. What's quite cool is Jake was saying that we could probably fly the drone through here and out that other side. So that'll be a good shot. Oh, it's just going to be mint. So good. It's going to be so good. I've got a nice new upgrade for the van, and it's a rear step and rear bumper. And it was only 119 quid off eBay. Look at that. That's going to look mint, that is. Over there. It's going to look so good. Right then, let's get into fitting this step and make it look 10 times better.
Jordan cracked on with what he thought was going to be a nice, easy job. However, the bolts he's trying to get out have been sat in the van since it was made in 2007, so they're a little bit rusty.
No word of a lie now, guys. If you're doing this job yourself, those bolts there, oh my days. Absolutely horrific to come off. Stay in my hands. And they're proper hidden as well. Check this out. They're hidden up under there, and there's another one on that side. But check out the state of this step. Whoa, soul destroying. Right, gonna try and get the other side off and get the new one on. Get plenty of grease on that because that's going to be a pain to tighten back up.
He thought the WD-40 would be enough, but we had to go on a little drive to Tool Station to pick up something new.
I've resorted to buying a blowtorch. This thing is absolutely amazing. Fire. Oh, because those bolts up there are solid. So if I can get this on there, keep that up. Got these little plastic bits on the inside, so this will melt it off. That makes it much easier. Look at this, watch this. Oh, it's a bit smoky in here. Best thing ever. And that is that bracket off. Oh my days, honestly. That was hands down the hardest thing I've done in a while. It's like everything that should just take quite quick, it's took ages. If I had a buzz gun then I'd probably get it off in no time, but I've not got a buzz gun because somebody stole my tool all them years ago. Well, that's that bumper pretty much done. Just got to pop these screws in here, and look at that. That is mint. Absolute mint. I just need to find some nicer bolts for putting here. So I might look for some black ones with like the mushroom head on them, and then put them through there and bolt it from the bottom. That was so much harder than I thought it was going to be. Right guys, we're going to end the video there. We've got the ceiling in, we've got the window in, and if you've made it all the way to the end, don't forget to leave I'm a legend down in the comments below. Catch you on the next one. Hands are trembling right now, right now. Deep blue water sea, afraid of jumping in right now, right now.